Hi guys, it's Addicted to Beauty here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a new video, and this is going to be using an eyelash curler versus not using an eyelash curler. So I'm going to show you guys the difference in using one and not using one, and I'm going to explain the difference and how it looks on one eye compared to another. All you are going to need is your eyelash curler, your mascara, and I'm going to be using a lighter for my eyelash curler. This eye, I am going to not use the eyelash curler, and this eye, I'm going to use the eyelash curler, just so you guys know roughly what side is what, so you guys can be looking for the difference. I'm going to start on this eye, the one we're not using the eyelash curler for. I'm just going to take my mascara and I'm just going to apply it like I usually do. And when I apply my mascara, I just go in a side to side motion and going upwards at the same time, as well as blinking down, just to make sure my lashes get fully coated and they get fully applied with mascara, like so. I personally prefer to use an eyelash curler because I feel like it gives more volume and more of a false lash look rather than not using an eyelash curler. I feel personally when I do not use an eyelash curler, it weighs my lashes down, and by the end of the day my lashes are really flat and they don't have much life to them. So I'm going to let this side dry, and I'm going to go ahead and start with this eye. When I use my eyelash curler, if you guys have watched my previous videos, I warm it up. So I'm going to just go ahead and warm up my eyelash curler real quick. Now for my younger viewers who are probably under the age of 18 or so, I would not recommend using a lighter without parental overlooking, just to make sure you don't burn yourself. I highly advise young people, don't use a lighter if you don't know how to use one. Don't, because I don't want you guys to burn yourself or get hurt. You have to be really careful when you warm up your eyelash curler, because if you don't wait the proper amount of time for it to cool down, you can singe your eyelashes off, you can burn your eyelid as well as your fingers. So you just want to be really careful. I kind of blow on my eyelash curler just to get it to cool down, and when I curl my lashes, I grab everything and I kind of point my eyelash curler and push it down towards my eyelid, and then I just squeeze and unsqueeze and squeeze and unsqueeze. And I usually do this for about, I want to say 30-45 seconds. And once my lashes are curled, as you can see, it already has a ton of volume to it. Rather than this side, there's some volume to it, but I also prefer eyelash curlers because it kind of keeps your lashes lined up the same. As on this side, you can kind of see my lashes are everywhere. Some are pointing up this way, some are pointing out that way, some are pointing at an angle. These ones kind of look like they're coming downwards, and these ones are kind of more pushed upwards. I'm kind of a technical person when it comes to my eyelashes. I like to make sure they are perfect and they look exactly the same. So I'm just going to use the same technique as I was doing on the other eye, and I'm just going to go side to side in an upward motion T5 Cali D. Hey again, what's up? I believe you were on my last live. I could be wrong, but your name sounds familiar. So once you've coated your lashes, you guys can honestly preferably pick whatever side you like the best. Do whatever you please. I prefer an eyelash curler all day, every day. I will always use a lash curler. And if I, for some reason, ever in the foreseeable future don't have one, I won't be using mascara. I just can't go back to this life of no eyelash curler. I have to have it. As you guys can see on this side, I'm trying to look straight at the camera, but I'm also trying to look at myself talking at the same time. So sorry, my eyes are like all over the place. But as you guys can see with this eye, everything is all lined up the same, and everything is all pushed up kind of at the same angle. As on this eye, it's kind of clumped up a little bit, and my lashes on this side are just kind of all over the place. So we're going to continue on with our second coat and see where it takes us. So we're going to let this eye dry and set, and I'm going to move on to this eye. I am done with this mascara for now. I'm going to be going in with my other mascara. When it comes to me doing mascara, I always use two different types of mascara. You can use the same mascara if you want, but I just preferably think my lashes look better when I use two different kinds of mascara. So in today's video, I'm using Roller Lash by Benefit as my first coat, and my second coat is Big Ego by Tarte. I prefer this mascara because it kind of brings more volume and depth to my eyelashes and makes them darker and just fuller looking, rather than this just makes them kind of more of a fanned out look. Honestly, when it comes to mascara, you just have to go through a bunch of mascaras to end up finding your favorite mascara and how you like the way it makes you look. So that's why I use two, because I can never decide on just one. So I'm going to go in with my second coat on my lashes that are not curled. So I'm going to, when I do my second coat, I coat the back of my lashes first, and I kind of just go in a downwards motion towards my eye. And once I coat it, I don't coat it a whole ton because I don't want a super clumped up look. I go ahead and I go to the front of my lashes, and I do the same motion when applying to the front. I just go side to side and upwards. And I just make sure that my lashes are fully coated. And let me catch up to the comments as I'm going along. Thank you, Junior Garcia and Daniel Halsey. Thank you. I believe you're talking about mascara. I love mascara. It just brings a whole different look to your eyes rather than not having them, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and let this side dry, and I'm going to move on to this eye. So I'm just going to fan it a little bit because it's still a little wet. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and warm up my lash curler. Every time I go in with a new coat, when I curl my lashes, I always warm up my eyelash curler before I start. Always make sure it's not super hot to touch. You don't want to singe your lashes, girl, and you do not want to burn your eyelid. once it's cooled down to your comfort of warmth, just go back in and curl your lashes. I'm doing the same motion, kind of pointing it downwards and pushing it down to my lid and just squeezing and releasing. And like I said, I do this for about 30 to 45 seconds at a time. Junior Garcia, I appreciate you for still watching my video. Major love to you. Daniel Halsey, I like to see the ink you have. These are my tattoos. I can do an in-depth video on my tattoos, but I'm just going to briefly go over them. I have this Colorado tattoo. I have these flowers here. Up here, I have self-made. And back here, I have $100 bills as well as in the front. So if you guys kind of want more of an in-depth video on my tattoos, comment and let me know ASAP and I will make a video. I will tell you guys all about them and the reason why I got them. So let me know. Does that hurt when you heat up and put it on your lashes? No, like I was explaining, when I do this and I warm up my lash curler, I heat it up and I blow on it to cool it down, and I kind of feel it with my finger. And if it's super hot to touch, I do not put it on my lashes because I don't want to singe them and I don't want to burn my eyelids. So I kind of wait till it's like warm to touch, almost to the cool side, but it's still pretty warm enough to give a curl effect, if that makes any sense. Hey, anonymous one, how are you doing? Back to the mascara, because I'm trying to comment back to you guys and do this at the same time. I am going to apply it the same way we just did to this side. So I'm just going to coat the back of my lashes on this side real quick. And once that side is coated, I'm just going to go back through and coat the front. And go in a side-to-side motion and upwards. Daniel Halsey, I will definitely make that video then, since you are highly recommending it. Look on my channel this week. I will sometime this week to this upcoming weekend have that video out for you guys on a full description on my tattoos. I also have a tattoo on my leg as well. It's a portrait. I am not going to show it on here, so you guys can definitely look forward to seeing it on my live video. It'll be sometime this week. I will keep you guys posted. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure my lashes are dry, and an update on our mascara as we're moving along. As you can see, this eye looks more of like a false lash look, and you still have that curl effect and it looks really full. And on this eye where we haven't used the lash curler, it just looks super all over the place. In my opinion, it looks all over the place and just not what I prefer, because I work 8 hours almost every single day, and by the time my shift is over and by the time I'm done with the day, when I curl my lashes, I always have a curl by the end of the day. My lashes don't move, they always hold in the same place. And on this side where I haven't curled my lashes, if I went about my day and did my 8-hour shift and everything I do, by the time I get home, this is going to be extremely flat and have no volume to it. And I always prefer to have a mascara that keeps a constant volume and there's not really changes to it, and you don't have to do a bunch of makeup touches, because I honestly do not like to do makeup touches throughout the middle of the day. I want to do my makeup once and have it like that and have it stay like that the whole entire day. And curling lashes and curling my lashes have taught me that that keeps it the same way, and I do not ever have to touch it up. Thank you, Junior Garcia. I appreciate you telling me my eyes are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it a ton. Definitely, I will try and have that video out about my tattoos. I will try and have it out. It's today, Saturday. I'm making a video tomorrow, so stay tuned tomorrow. I'm gonna go live again with a egg white mask routine. I'm gonna show you guys my little trick to my clean skin. I want to say I'll probably have that video out Tuesday or Wednesday, so definitely look forward to it. Back to the mascara. I'm going to go ahead and warm up this side for the last time. When it comes to me doing my lashes, I always go through 3 different times when doing them. So I do my first coat, curl it, second coat, curl it, and when I curl it the last time, I leave it like that. I don't apply any mascara on top of it. I just leave it how it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl this side and not the other side. I do not know how to say your name, so I'm so sorry if I butcher it. But thank you for the compliment, Hamza CH. Sorry if I butchered your name. And I'll take that off. So as you guys can see, for the final product, I'm not gonna do my lower lashes because there's not really any necessary need to, because it's gonna be the same either way. As you guys can see, this eye has a ton of volume and a ton of life to it. Has a beautiful curl and a beautiful just false lash look. As you can see, I'm trying to turn my head this way so you guys can see. My lashes are curled upwards and they just look amazing. And on this eye, oh my god, I don't know which way to turn. We'll just go this way. On this eye, let me cover this one so you guys don't get distracted. On this eye, there's still that tad bit of curl to it, but you guys can see right here, it's super clumped up and gets really thin in here, and there's just not much life to it as there is on this eye. So, I hope you guys learned the difference, and I hope you ladies picked which side you like better. I'm not telling you guys what side to do. I'm not recommending one side more than the other, as though I kind of am, because I've curled my lashes for years and I absolutely prefer to. But always do whatever makes you feel beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and turn your post notifications on so you can be notified next time I go live and post. And I hope you guys have a good night.